And I'm Meg.
And we're here to talk.
Ready?
That works.
Don't break me. I know.
Do not do that.
I do it all the time. Joe gets so mad at me.
But, I mean,
Sometimes
hello.
it comes back into the face.
Equipment's all over the fucking place.
She's cute.
All I had to do was bounce. Ding, ding, ding.
It's fine.
Let's not do that.
Are you cutie? Are you a cutie? You cutie. All right. What's our welcome?
Well,
Welcome back.
I love that.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
With the boobs. Yeah, I like that. We're totally gonna record like some Oh my goodness!
Kisses?
Thank you.
Are you good kisses?
That was so cute. No, don't rattle her up.
It's hard not to. She's
Okay.
so cute.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're bringing this one today, but it's episode 2.
We are. Yes. Episode 2.
And the topics.
Episode 2.
I don't know anything about this topic that we're talking about today.
Well, we were going to do true crime.
Yeah, which we will eventually.
Yeah. I love
sure.
true crime. But I like this better than true crime.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, I guess it's, I don't know, it's not really true
Well,
crime.
when you just had me look something up, I had no idea what this was about. I thought, it's okay, so it's 411
411
cases.
missing. Yeah, the missing 411.
See, I thought this was like missing children, is what I thought 411
There's a lot
was.
of children.
Okay.
So if you...
Sid.
Come up here. Come on. So if you go off of like Stinky Butt, David Politis is,
Okay.
I think he's like a retired police officer, retired something.
Mm-hmm.
But he started looking into all these cases that had like similar occurrences and really weird circumstances.
Okay.
And I think, I don't know if it was the first few episodes that he put out. There was a documentary that went out about the missing
Yeah.
411, and I think the first one was about kids, but I can't remember. There's one about kids, and then there's one about like missing hunters
Okay.
and stuff. So people that you wouldn't think
Right.
would go missing
Right.
in the woods.
Oh, is this like you were talking about one day, like the missing people that go missing on like trails and like in national parks and shit?
Yeah, that's what this is about.
Oh,
Like people that
cool.
are missing.
Yeah, I totally thought that was just gonna be like a true crime of like missing children. Because for some reason I thought 411 and I thought of like the milk bottles with like the missing children. That's where my brain went.
Okay.
But 411 is information. So.
Yeah, I don't even know why. I don't know why it's called. I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. Why it's called that. I don't even
So
know
you're-
if
okay,
it's
so
411
for
or
those-
411.
For those
I have
who
no
don't
idea.
know what this is, she's not an expert.
No. God, no.
Well, people might listen in thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get educated.
Oh, you're not going to get educated here.
No.
Not by me.
You're gonna
You're going to hear
hear
what
what
I
somebody
think.
else said.
And it's going to be
And our
twisted.
opinions.
It's going to be twisted because my brain cannot remember things very
Oh,
well.
This is great. It's gonna be great.
I remember, okay, so I watched all the documentaries that they did.
Does he have books?
Yeah, he has books, but they're so hard to get.
Oh.
Like, you can't just get them on Amazon, and they're like $100, maybe even more, for each book. Which I think is
Why?
insane. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard. And you have to find it on different websites. It's not like...
It's like he wants to be a mystery.
Or people are making it so he's not
Oh.
easily accessible.
Yeah,
you
like,
know what I mean?
Like
conspiracies.
the
You
people,
know.
the Big Brother.
Well, I know,
people.
like, national parks don't obviously like that people know that there are so many
Oh, that there's
missing
so many
people.
missing.
Yeah, because
But
it's
like,
gonna...
okay, but honestly, like national parks, they're so freaking big.
I know.
Of course, people are gonna go missing.
I know, but like...
But the thing is, you don't find them, right? A lot of people, like, because they must do scouts of, like, the national parks and stuff all the time to look for missing people or look for bodies, or do they not? They're just like, if you go out there, you're on your own.
I mean...
Your body will just rot wherever you
Yeah,
die.
because, like, why waste all those resources if it's not somebody that needs to be found right away? You know, if it's
You
something
would think that,
happened
like,
years
other
ago.
hikers or other adventurer people would, like, find dead bodies a lot.
Yes. I don't know.
I mean, a body doesn't just disappear. Ever. Unless.
Whoa. You know,
that's a good
where-
transition.
okay. So that's where it gets cool and not cool, but weird because
Cool.
it is. I mean, not cool that these people are missing.
No,
but
yeah, sorry, respect.
No, yeah.
R.I.P.
It gets weird because, like, whether it's children or hunters or whatever, the random Joe Schmo, like, if they go missing in the woods, it seems like there are similar occurrences when they are found or, like, the things that are found of theirs.
Okay.
So, like, their clothes would be folded.
Oh.
And, like, so when the bodies are discovered, most of the time they have no reason for why they died. There was just nothing. So some of the times they'll just be like, oh, it was hypothermia.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's maybe why they would shed their clothes, because when you have hypothermia, I believe it feels like you're really hot.
Oh.
So you take your clothes off. Because you feel like your body's heating up.
Really?
But really? Yeah.
Isn't hypothermia when you're really cold, though?
Yeah. Yeah, which is weird. So I think
All I can think about is that movie. Come here. All I can think about is that movie with the 3 guys. Without a paddle.
I just watched that the other night.
Shut up.
I did.
That's like one of my
so funny.
That is such a funny movie.
It's so good.
That it just makes me crack up every single time. But them in the cave when they have to bundle up for
warmth,
and it's like, but my body.
It's a good movie.
It's so good.
Can you get off of me?
Hey Sid, you want to lay down?
You want to come over here?
She's gonna become the mascot
You're the worst.
because Fiona can't be here.
Can you get off?
Hey Sid.
I love you.
Hey Sid.
Ow. Come over here. Come here. Oh.
Nope.
Okay. No, you gotta.
You gotta lay down.
Yeah,
lay
chill,
down.
baby.
We're kind of recording here, babe.
But yeah, so they find them in like weird, if they find them at all. Okay, so about the folded clothes, like if you have hypothermia and you're taking your clothes off because you feel really hot, or whatever the case, or I think there's hyper and hypo.
Okay.
So whatever. But anyways, if you're taking your clothes off, why are you folding them?
Yeah, you would.
And placing them ever so like gently down in the woods. Like, why would you do that? Like, if you're, So that's weird. Some of them are found in like bodies of water, or like near bodies of water, like face down. And it's like, but why? Or in like boulder fields. Like there was this one. I thought this was so sad. This little kid, I can't remember how old he was. Maybe like 4 or 5. And his father let him go on like a little hiking trip in the woods with like this church group. And so they took him on this trip, and I think his little sister or older sister was there too. I think in Colorado.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. But this whole group of people had these kids with them, and this little kid supposedly ran in front of them and then just disappears. Completely disappears.
Oh, just like ran up ahead,
and then like the group would, after a little while would probably catch up to a little kid. They're not going to go too far, but could not find him. And then I don't know how long it did take to. I don't even know if they found him or maybe just his clothes. But I remember the story was like, oh, and that's. God, no, my brain's all crazy.
Because you want to say it all at once.
I know. Well, so they went searching for this kid after he went missing.
Yeah.
Right? And they couldn't find him anywhere. And even, I think they went searching up in this boulder field, which, and not even like a boulder field, but like up a mountain.
Yeah.
And they had already searched it or something. And the second time they searched it is when they started finding things like his shoes and his clothes.
And they didn't the first time.
Yeah. And that's another thing is where, like, they will already have searched an area, and then the second time they
start appearing.
Yeah,
after.
or they actually find the body, which is crazy. So, like, was it just
right?
Placed there? Calm down, baby. I know you want to play.
I hope they can see her. Just
crazy.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're gonna blow the people's ears out. You good girl, but.
Her balls under there.
I know. I was supposed to say her balls.
I should just get it. I don't know, because then she's gonna do it again.
I know. It's your choice, mama.
You gotta stop, baby. You gotta chill. But yeah, that's weird. That's another weird thing.
So like
they'll
things
search.
start appearing. Yeah,
and then it's just so weird. Anyway, so this kid.
Now, okay. Devil's advocate. This can be just somebody who wants to create a conspiracy.
But the fact that it's happened so many times.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know this father with his children, but I don't think he's gonna try to do anything to make some kind of big conspiracy.
No,
like,
but it could be some random person, like a serial killer.
But it's not just in one area.
Right. So then it's like a posse of people.
Well, some people think, so there are so many
different opinions on it.
Some people are like, oh, it's Bigfoot, or oh,
Bigfoot.
Yeah, like Bigfoot. Like some.
Sorry,
people
I don't know if I like Bigfoot.
Some people believe in Bigfoot. That's not for me to decide. Some people think like if Bigfoot were like an interdimensional traveler, that he could take these people and bring them into other dimensions.
All right, so Bigfoot's now a time traveler.
Who knows?
All right.
Who knows? Or some people think that people are falling into mine shafts, like old mine shafts. Some people think that they're going into portals, like some weird portals. And like the people
I believe that before I believe Bigfoot for some reason.
Right? I don't know what's out there, man, but it's...
But do they think it's, like, alien related?
Some people think it's alien related. So, like, there are so many different reasonings that people will come up with.
Yeah.
And it's all just so weird because, like, obviously something is going on.
Yeah.
But what is it? And, like, you know? And sometimes, like,
so
national parks
what
would
states
cover
is
it
it typically? Or is it
all over?
All over?
There are hot spots, like, if you look up different areas that this will occur. There are hot spots like in Vermont, like I think that's the Bennington Triangle.
Okay.
There's that. There's Colorado, like Yellowstone, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's just like big national parks.
Yeah.
You know. They're
and it's all different ages. It's not like young people.
All different ages. But there's like again weird things like I was just reading one of them. It's like people will go missing when they're like mushroom or berry picking, which has been a bunch of the stories.
That's super specific.
Very specific.
That's weird.
Very weird. I've heard like if you wear red, like you're more likely. Yeah. So
that's
when I
like
go for
the
my
devil's color.
If I go for a run, I always get worried about what I'm wearing. I just like I'm wearing
red.
Black. My backpack is red.
Well,
okay,
throw it out. Just toss that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna get kidnapped.
They're gonna watch, like, people watching us, they're just gonna watch us petting the dog the whole time.
She's a good dog. She deserves
This
the
is
best.
Sydney, by the way, for those who don't know.
This is my baby.
None of you probably do
This
know.
is my baby.
And if you're here after the first episode, thanks.
Oh, yeah. The first one was rough. I was messed up.
You were exhausted.
I was so exhausted.
Like, you, at the beginning,
and I think I was getting sick.
You were a bit trying to be perky, and then towards the end you were just like,
dude. Oh my god, it was rough. It was rough.
But that's just to get to know us, and then we'll start doing like more,
and we'll find
structure.
Our flow.
Yeah. We'll for sure, like, once we start getting a following, we'll put it on like Instagram, like a poll of like what you want us to talk about.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be
Get
cool.
the opinion of the listeners of what type of episodes they want to hear.
Yeah,
what
that
topics.
would be nice, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I feel like sometimes my brain, if I want to pick a topic, I feel like my brain is like, over here and over here and over here and over here.
Sure.
And I'm like, with
it's
this
so,
point and this point, and I'm like, oh my god,
it's
I
gonna,
need to like
also,
write it down.
With this one, it's like we're talking about aliens, we're talking about Bigfoot, we're talking about national parks, so you can go a million different ways with just the 411 cases.
So hard.
Yeah. Okay, so are there like any specific cases?
Well, that little kid. So when I can't remember if it, you know what, I feel like his skull was found.
No.
But it was like in an area that had already been searched.
Area,
I believe it was his skull. It was like something. It was like his clothes were folded. It wasn't his skull. It was a tooth.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Okay. Now I'm trying to remember. I think his clothes were folded.
Look it up.
All right. From what I remember, his clothes were folded and like a tooth was placed like on the log next to. Yeah.
No. Just one?
I think so.
Or like a necklace of teeth. Oh, poor boy.
And he was really young, and like the area that he was found, it was like an area that a young kid should not be able to get to easily. And his clothes weren't torn, so like, and his shoes weren't all messed up, which, like, if he did climb up all these boulders up this mountain.
And if it was, like, a serial killer, there would be evidence of, like, a struggle or something.
Something else being there. And I think they ruled it as, like, a mountain lion attack. And I know, from what I remember, like, the father had always fought that because, like, if there was an attack,
there would be
see rips in the clothes.
There'd be blood, there would be something.
There wouldn't be a single tooth placed next to his clothes on a log in an area that had already been searched.
That's freaking horrible.
And, like, I think the people that found it were, like, super avid. Like, not even hikers. I think they were, like, experienced guys that had to climb up this fucking boulderous mountain to find this. And it's like, hold on. 411 missing kid. Oh, God, I feel so...
No disrespect to the kid whose name you can't remember.
Jared was his name.
Jared.
He was 3.
Oh my God. I would never take a 3-year-old out there.
It was in Colorado.
I would never take a 3-year-old out there. That's too young.
Yeah, they said it was a mountain lion attack. Da, 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 da. They believed he was a victim of an abduction and murder, but, like, if you're gonna abduct a child in the woods...
Yeah, you said abduct.
Abduct.
Adopt.
You're
gonna adopt a kid.
Oh my God, okay, this isn't funny. This is sad.
I know, I'm sorry.
If you're gonna take a kid in the woods...
Yeah.
Why would you go through all that effort to climb up that...
And you can't climb up that thing with a child.
Right.
That's so sad. 3 years old.
3, that is fucked up. 1999. Yeah. 99. But there's so many cases. There was another case, which it was another kid. And they took him on
wait, what are the... You have a list of, like, all the specific things that are coincidence or common...
So some of them are, like, near water.
Okay.
Found near water. Some are found in, like, the middle of a field or, like, a boulder field. Mm-hmm. The berry and mushroom picking thing, the color red is one of them.
Yeah.
Typically, when people go missing and there is, like, some kind of search effort, there will always be bad weather.
During the search?
Like, as soon as, like, after they go missing and people are usually trying to search for them, like, there's a blizzard, there's torrential downpours, there's, like, crazy weather. So they can't, like, it makes the search efforts a lot harder.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, all these weird...
No.
And people have been found. Oh. And, like, kids have been found. And it's, like, the stories that they tell, like...
Yeah. Is there anything,
weird.
like, with the bodies... like markings
there's never
specific...
any kind of sign or indication of how they died.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing, which makes it so
they just
weird.
chalk it up to whatever.
Yeah, it like literally just looks like these people lay down and like that's it. No. Or only their partial remains will be found.
Nope.
It's like what?
Nope.
It's so weird. It's so weird, which also makes somebody like me who really likes
who goes hiking all the time in national parks and no, I won't be doing that. You're on your own with that.
I know. Well, now I'm, like, so scared, you know.
Just don't wear red. Don't pick mushrooms or berries.
She's, you know, my little baby.
Animals? Are there any...
Yeah.
You're screwed.
Where dogs have gone missing, too. But sometimes dogs are found, but the owners aren't found, but the dogs will be found, which is weird. Mm. Yeah. There's so many
Oh, my God. Oh, I can't even, like... I'm just thinking about, like, going hiking and, like, something happened to you and Sid was with you. Would she leave you or would she stick around?
Honestly, I don't think she would ever leave my side. I don't think she would. I don't think
any dog would until they're, like...
Unless, like, I go missing from her. Like, if me and her were separated...
But I'm thinking, like, just, like, if you had an accident and you're just, like, dead.
Oh, my... Well, one time I fell when we were hiking in...
It was you and Sid?
It was me and Sid. We were hiking and it was getting a little... I can't remember if it was getting dark or if it was raining, but I fell pretty bad. And she was young. I don't even think she was 1 yet, but I fell really fucking bad. I actually have a video of it. I was taking a video of her like climbing down this mountain, and I'm behind her, and then I fall, and she just sat there and cried and circled me and cried, and I was like,
and what were you like? You're like,
ow. I'm okay. Oh, it was brutal. It hurt really bad. Yeah, she was a good girl. She's a good girl.
Yeah, if you do the national park thing, just don't go alone. It doesn't matter though.
Even if you don't go alone, even if you're with a group, you could get separated, or even if there was one story about like a Boy Scout back in like, God, I think like the 80s or the 70s or something, where this counselor came and found him while he was fishing by a creek, and he was like, "Hey, we got to get back."
Yeah.
And the counselor's walking in front of him, and the little boy's behind him, apparently, allegedly.
Yeah.
And then he turns around, and the little boy's gone.
Poof.
Just gone. No, there was no sound. There was no,
Yeah.
But then you have to take into account, like...
Blair Witch. There's the Blair Witch. For sure.
That creeped me out when I was a kid.
Dude, that's all I could think about. When you said the tooth thing about the little boy, which is so sad, but all I could think of was, like... Because they found teeth in the Blair Witch, too.
I don't remember the Blair Witch.
Oh my God, really?
That in a really long time.
That movie kind of, like, replays in my head all the time, especially the ending. With the guy in the corner.
Oh, that's messed up, yeah.
It's my favorite ending to a movie.
Did you ever watch the second one?
No.
It's weird.
Why would I?
It's weird.
Don't ruin a good thing.
No.
The first one was so good. But I was so young. I don't forget when it came out, but I was young, and so I thought it was real.
Same.
Because I'm pretty sure Dad told me.
I'm pretty sure every parent was like, "This is real. Don't go
you
into
can't watch it." But like my dad convinced me I was watching real people and that this was found footage because it was like one of the first.
It was like
one of the first found footage
Yeah.
films that see it shown.
Yeah, I don't think there were any really movies like that.
No, they kickstarted
so creepy.
Whole bunch of those, which I love though.
Yeah,
I still love those.
Even like the Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah,
it was like the documentary style. I like. Oh, Cloverfield.
Dude, don't freaking. I have seen all of them. Did you see Did you see the other ones at all?
Yeah,
like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah. With what's his face?
Yeah, John Goodman.
I was gonna say John Stamos.
Totally different person.
Bad at names. I know it's John something.
Yeah, no, it's John Goodman and John Gallagher Jr., who's the kid from Broadway that I love.
I did watch that. Yeah, that was good.
I remember. I watched it once. Okay, with that, I was so excited for that because obviously J.J. Abrams, huge J.J. Abrams fan. That's the director.
What are the other?
The other Cloverfield movies?
No, J.J. Abrams.
Oh, he did Lost.
Oh,
so you've heard me talk about him before. He did all the Cloverfields. He did the Star Trek movies and some of the Star Wars movies. He was a traitor, and sorry, but he's a traitor. He did the first 2 Star Trek, and then he jumped to Star Wars and didn't do the 3rd Star Trek. I was not happy.
Rude.
Yeah, I love him, and no, I've talked about him a lot because he does.
I know the name. I think it's a big name.
Yeah. He also did. Oh my gosh, was it Psych? Yes.
The show?
Yeah. Sorry, not Psych. What's it called? It's like a one-word thing like that. It's like a sci-fi show. Oh my God, Psych. I was like, Psych. That's really far-fetched for him.
I haven't seen the show.
Oh, it's like forensics or
Bones.
Nope. Oh, this is gonna bug me.
Is it an old?
Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek is in it.
I'm out. I never watched Dawson's Creek.
Oh, this is gonna bug me. I'm gonna think of it later. He did a sci-fi show, Fringe.
Oh.
I never even watched it, but I'm going to, because that's J.J. Abrams. But yeah, so J.J. does all those those alternate reality games.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard.
Wow, I am lost. Where are we going?
I have told you about this before. Okay, so for like Cloverfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the Da Vinci Code? Sorry, I'm going.
No, we are going. I don't know where we just ended up, but I don't know how we got here.
Do you remember the Da Vinci Code coming out?
Yeah.
There was our alternate reality. I know, but I'll get there. It ties together. So there was like clues that you could figure out for.
I remember you doing
promo.
this.
Yes. And then if you figured out all the clues for the Da Vinci Code, you would found a number that you could call, and it was just like a promo thing for the movie. It was just like, come see the movie in theaters.
I would have been so pissed.
Me and Nicole spent me and my sister Nicole. We spent the entire day figuring this like line, like...
I remember.
Oh my god, yes. It was so frustrating. But JJ does things like that.
Oh, so, with the Lost thing. You guys did it for the Lost thing,
we did it for the Lost thing. But for Cloverfield...
He's like, here are all these puzzles.
Yeah, here's all these puzzles to lead you to...
But the end is nothing.
No, usually the end is something. But for Cloverfield, he made MySpace pages for all of the characters. And so, leading up to the premiere of the movie, they were all blogging, posting, like, pictures, like... And then the day that the movie came out, which was supposed to be, like, the day that the alien came...
Right.
They all stopped posting.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
What an empty guy.
He started with that, and then for 10 Cloverfield Lane, I don't know if it was actually JJ that did it, or just, like, the fan base now, like, took it and ran with it. I'm not sure. It was... Michaela, it was so in-depth. Because, so it was leading up to the movie, so, you know John Goodman's character. Mm-hmm. He supposedly had a daughter, if you remember that part of the movie. He made the bunker for him and his daughter, or whatever. Right. So, there was a website that his daughter made. It was that, you remember that Zynga website? It was like a little blog.
Sounds familiar.
It was around, I know, I'm sorry. It was just like her little, like, blog page.
Okay.
And if you would go to that, you could find hidden buttons and things that led you to other things or little clues. And I did this thing for weeks leading up to 10 Cloverfield Lane. And I think it was like I'm such a nerd.
It's okay.
It's okay. It was like me and like 20 other people. Because like you get sent to new websites, which sends you to product placements and brands, like fake brands, so that you'll be led to the brand website, and that brand website will have a number that you can call. That number will lead you somewhere else.
This is exhausting.
Dude, it ended up we found coordinates to something. So we had somebody that lived in, I think it was Tennessee or something, go to those coordinates, and lo and behold, buried under the ground where the coordinates, like, led to, there was a, like, safety box. And it had, like, a cassette tape and, like, of this. And it was saying, like, I forget what the daughter's name was. But, like, Megan, if you get this, something's already happened. And I'm already in the bunker. And you need to come immediately. It was, like, things like that. It was so cool. But we never got to finish it before the movie came out. But it was still amazing.
So it was, like, an actual...
It was actual.
Treasure.
It was a treasure hunt.
What is that called when people actually go looking for things? What is that called? People will... God damn it. There is a name for this. People go looking for little treasures.
Bounty hunter?
What? That is not it.
Oh, the thing where... Well, I
want to say...
Geocaching.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what it is.
It's like a geocaching, but with the internet and real life. And it's all alternate reality, so it's all based around a story that's obviously not real. Fun.
Somebody went to great lengths to set that up.
But we had so much fun.
That is cool.
And then me and Dad, sorry, this has nothing to do with 411.
Well, we're off of that. We're done with that. That shit's gone.
How did we even get
that's what I'm saying. How did we get here? Blair Witch.
Oh, yeah.
That's what led us here.
The teeth. Yo, Cloverfield, yeah. Sorry.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
I don't know why I love it so much, but I fucking love it so much.
And then JJ, I'm sorry, I love JJ. He uses, like, the same aliens, so, like, if you watch...
Oh, the original Cloverfield.
The original Cloverfield monster ends up...
Yeah.
Yeah, but the original monster in in Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane, is also in the Star Trek movie. Yeah. Because
Wow, he made a full
it's like he does Easter eggs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know.
But that makes me think somebody is crazy, you know? If you can think about something like that so
JJ
in-depth.
is crazy. He made Lost.
Dude, Lost was fucked. I couldn't even finish it. The last episode was like, you know what? No.
Let's not talk about it.
Done.
I'll watch season 1, 2, 3, and 4 over and over and over and over. 5 and 6.
Yeah. It was sad.
Was it?
It was sad.
Oh, I cried every episode.
It was sad. It was great. It was gross. Everything. Lost was fucked up.
It was amazing.
It was. Did you fart? Or was that the dog?
That was so the dog. She must have like farted here and was like,
and
I'm
then she's
out.
like, I'm out of here. I don't want to smell my ass. You stinky.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We're embarrassing her. Okay.
She did it.
So back to 411 missing cases. Are we done with that?
I think we're done.
Okay, but is there any other like? Are there any other like common things that we missed? You said one's like they're face down or something, like the placement of the bodies.
Yeah, usually like they're face down or...
Sid, no.
Stop. It's
I
just
think
all
we're
weird. I think we're out of this now.
I think we're out of it.
It's just weird. There's just weird circumstances that, and like different categories that they'll fall under.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why does this keep happening? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it is?
Aliens.
You think it's aliens?
I like to believe everything's aliens.
Okay.
It's the only thing that like makes no sense, but you can just chalk it up to aliens.
It's aliens.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just fucking with us.
So what else do you think is aliens?
Everything.
You think everything?
Hey, you.
You need to relax. Why don't you come up here?
Did you see the sass? Oh,
Did I see the
No,
sass?
Sid, no.
I see it every day.
Yeah. No, aliens are the cause of everything. I think, and we'll get this in the simulation episode. I think we are living in a simulation created by aliens.
So kind of like the Matrix.
But aliens.
They are aliens.
In the Matrix?
Yeah. They're like machines that create the Matrix.
Oh, for real?
And then
wow, I need to
humans are
rewatch
plugged
the
into
Matrix. I did not know that.
Yeah. So it's like an AI, like a futuristic AI.
Yeah,
takes over and...
Yeah, and we're just catching
We're
up
just
now because
plugged
AI
in.
is coming. AI is coming, so now we're getting to the...
Oh, it's so
So
creepy.
it's not hard to believe at all?
You know what really creeps me out? Those, like, robot dogs.
What?
That were in Black Mirror and now just suddenly
I've never
exist.
seen Black Mirror. I need to.
You've never seen Black Mirror?
No. I heard Miley Cyrus was in it, and she did really great.
That was the season that I liked the least.
Oh.
The newest season?
I need to...
Dude.
All right, I'll
That's
watch
what we're
it.
doing after this. You gotta watch one episode of the newest season.
Okay.
The newest season
Of
is
the newest
so
season,
good.
You don't have to watch it
You don't
anymore,
know.
right?
They have nothing to do with each other. All the episodes are different.
That's fun.
It is. But there are so many good... Oh my god, dude. And they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
And make you feel so gross because you're like...
So that's exactly what we want to do. Oh, no.
No, because it's just like... They make you feel a certain
we'll get
way.
episode inspiration from Black Mirror.
Yeah, but it's... I mean, we could, like, dissect each episode, but it would be fucked up. They're bad. They're great, but they're bad.
Oh, I'm excited. Are they gross or scary, or is it just mind
It
fucks?
depends on which ones. They're all mind fucks.
Okay.
But each one is so different
Yeah.
from the others that you don't ever know where it's going to go. But they're all so good. Somebody's a little fussy.
I know. Do you have any specific 411 stories that you, like, looked up? That you could do, like, a recap of?
No. I mean, the little kid, the Jared
I
kid
knew you
in
had
Colorado.
told me that one.
There's another kid. There's another little... I like the kid ones because it's just like, what the fuck? And, I mean, the hunter ones are cool, too, because they're
experienced.
And they're armed.
Naturists.
They're armed.
Oh.
They, like, you know, it's weird.
Thank you.
But there's another little kid. I can't remember his name. But his parents took him on a fishing trip. And, like, the company was a little suspicious. Like, it was parents.
The company... Wait, what do you mean the company?
Of, like, who was there.
Oh, I think meant... Okay.
So, it was the two parents.
Yeah.
The grandfather.
She's licking my toes.
And then,
She's
like...
licking my toes.
Stop licking toes.
They're clean. Okay.
And then, like, a friend of the grandfather's or something. And they all went fishing. And this little kid, I don't remember if he got wet or something, but he was going to go back to the campground to stay with the grandfather.
Okay.
And when the parents come back to the campground, they're like, where's the kid? And grandfather was like, wasn't he with you? And then he just goes missing completely.
The thing with the kids is it's harder for me to believe that it's like something suspicious because kids are stupid. Kids run off. Kids.
Yeah, but the kids that have been found have like weird stories. Like
they're not dead.
The ones that have been found. They're not.
I thought like they showed up and then they have. Isn't like. Are people found and then they have like memory loss or like shit like that?
Yeah, they'll have memory loss. Like,
so like some of them don't die and they're just
went
missing.
And they just have like they have no recollection of what happened.
That's gotta be.
Well, okay. So there's this kid went missing and it was like in his backyard of his grandmother's house, but like somewhere like deep in the woods. So he went missing. Like, deep woods. And when they found him, he was like, I followed my other grandmother, but like my bad grandmother, my evil grandmother.
Oh no!
And he thought he saw his grandmother out in the woods, and followed her, and that's why he went missing for so long. And he told his grandmother that, and she was like, "What the fuck?" So there's that. There's that, and then there's There was one kid that when he was found, he was like, "The bear man took me. The bear man fed me." It was the bear, like, I was with the bear man. Weird. So weird. And then you'll hear, like, I listen to a lot of, like, creepy national park, like, ex-park ranger podcasts. Yeah. And these ex-park rangers have seen some fucking shit.
Like what?
Like, weird shit. Like, there's a lot of them that are out in, like, I want to say the majority is, like, Yellowstone area-ish.
Where's Yellowstone?
I believe Wyoming, like Montana.
Where's Wyoming?
Montana. Like
Montana. I know where Montana is.
The top up there. Like Glacier National Park. I think that's Yellowstone.
I have not been anywhere over there.
Me neither. I would love to. But these park rangers, like some of them are like, have seen like things standing on 2 feet that maybe shouldn't be standing on 2 feet. Like and like I know bears.
Dog human.
Yeah. Like wolf human or like
we're for sure gonna do an episode on those aren't urban myths, but those are, what are those called? They're
like those creatures. It's like a name for those creatures. I know.
The brain's not working today at all.
Cryptids.
Yes,
that's what it's called. So that would be Bigfoot,
what are those people?
Mothman.
Yes.
Mothman.
And then what's the people? You know, the people.
Like descent people. Oh, you mean like backwoods?
Yeah.
People. That's what some people think
but
they might be.
What do they call them?
I don't want to be rude. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Backwoods people.
Backwoods people?
Yeah, that live out there. Off the grid.
Oh, I'm not even talking... I don't think I'm talking about that. I don't know what I'm even talking about.
Like the descent people. Like creepy things like that.
Sure.
Because that's, I think, my biggest
fear.
it's
like...
Stumbling upon that in the fucking
woods.
Well,
the descent was scary as fuck.
The descent, and I feel like...
It's not far-fetched at all.
Right? You don't know what's going on underground.
No.
You don't know what's under there.
No.
And if you, like, happen to stumble upon it, like...
Think about how deep the earth goes.
Just think about all the old mine shafts that used to be around.
Yeah.
And they could be, like... Anywhere.
Mutants, people.
Yeah. Or like creatures.
Yeah.
That dwell down there. You know, God. We watched The Descent the other night too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're watching all the good stuff without me.
Seasonal. You gotta start watching it because you gotta fit them all in. You know. I watched Beetlejuice last night.
I don't like Beetlejuice. I know. I just find him really irritating. I love Winona Ryder and I love the mom.
It's classic.
I know it's classic, but I find him so annoying that it actually bugs me to watch him.
Who plays him? Is it that guy?
Keanu Reeves.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, did I tell you?
No. Did you run into Keanu Reeves?
We're gonna.
Shut the. Wait.
He has a band.
His band? I know.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. I thought it was fake, dude. I thought it was fake, and I told you I was like, look this up. If it's real, we're going. New Haven. We're going.
Can I come?
We already got tickets. You gotta get a ticket.
Frock.
Yeah.
Frock. When?
October 11th, I believe. It's like a Wednesday.
I won't be here. I'm coming the end of October.
You should come, so then you can come to get out of here. The wedding with me
Oh
and
my
go
God.
to the concert.
I was just talking with somebody the other night who's met Keanu twice. Once,
There's a bug in here.
I know, I keep seeing him.
It's by my wine.
It's like a fly, not a fly, a fleck.
I'm gonna kill you.
Gnat. You got him?
No, he wasn't even over there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about Keanu, like, literally, not last night, the night before. How, like, if I could meet any celebrity, I would kind of want to meet Keanu Reeves, because he just seems so freaking chill.
God, so cool.
So cool.
So cool.
And I just watched The Lake House on TikTok. Like, basically the whole movie just on TikTok. It always comes up, and I always have to watch it. He's so great. But yeah, I heard that he takes his music very seriously.
And we didn't even listen to the music before we got the tickets.
No, it's not very good, I don't think. I'm not slamming Keanu.
No, God, no.
Or the band.
Never. No.
He could do fucking anything and I would not care.
Yeah, no, I mean, the music is fine. It's good. But it's like...
I just want to be in his presence.
Exactly. So, like, if he wasn't in the band, I would never, like, choose to go see this band randomly. Yeah. But the fact that he's in it...
Oh my God. Everyone says that, like, when they meet him, he asks you a million questions. He just wants to learn about your life. He's just, like, he doesn't seem like a star. He doesn't act like a celebrity.
So
he's in New York City all the time. He's just on the subway just chilling. I was like, yeah, I would totally love to ride a subway with Keanu Reeves.
That would be nice.
That'd be awesome. Did you know that he had a crush on Sandra Bullock? And she had a crush on him during, like, all of their movies, and they just never really told each other?
Didn't his, like, wife die, then, like...
Did he have a wife?
I think he had a wife, and then that was it. Like,
I don't know.
He hasn't been with anybody since.
I don't know, but during Speed, they had a crush on each other, and they just never talked about it. And then they did The Lake House together, and I'm sure there was still, like... It's like Ross and freaking Rachel. They both had a crush on each other the first season, but they were both in relationships, so they never crossed that boundary. And then, like, during the reunion, they were like, oh, yeah, I was, like, totally in love with you. I was like, stop. Y'all needed to be together in real life, too.
That would be cute. I really like her.
Sandra Bullock? Or Jennifer Aniston?
No.
I mean... Sandra Bullock. Oh, God.
Yeah, they're
obsessed.
Cool,
ooh, I want to watch Bird Box soon. I haven't... There's a new one.
I know.
Is it BBC? Is it, like, the UK version or something?
It is Bird Box Barcelona.
Barcelona. That's right. So it's the same story,
same
but
situation,
but in a different town.
And instead of it being a person, like, trying to shield themselves from whatever the fuck is going on, it is a person who has already... I don't know if they've already been taken over of it.
And came out of it?
No. They're trying to make other people see it. So they're a bad person.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait, is it from, like that's the lead person?
That's
like, it's
the
his perspective? Ooh,
yeah.
I don't think I would want to watch that.
That's why I only watched, like, an episode or two, and I was like, eh.
Oh, it's a series?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
I don't want to
Or I only watched a little bit of it. Yeah. And I think he thinks in his head that he's doing something good. And that's the perspective. Like, he needs other people to see this.
They all did.
Yeah. It was weird.
I love sci-fi movies like that, though. Like, where, like, they're possessed and they're, like, it's an awakening type of thing, and they're trying to convince everybody to see what they see, or...
I mean, isn't that, like, possession, though?
No. Sorry, I just got so defensive because I just don't like possession. I'm just like, no.
No.
That's not what it is. Don't talk about it.
We're not talking about it.
It totally is, but it's, like, aliens taking over, so it's different. It's a different kind of possession.
So that sleep paralysis movie that I was telling you about?
No, hold, because we are going to talk about it.
I know, but it had... So, okay. You haven't even seen it.
No.
Right?
But don't talk about it, because we'll talk about it in the dream episode.
But it's also not really... Because in the end, it makes you think that it's aliens.
No, I don't want that. Sleep paralysis is already scary. I don't want it to deal with aliens, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not watching it.
So, the entire time, you're like, oh, this is fucked up. This is so scary. Mm-hmm. This is like...
Nope.
Like a sleep demon is coming to get you. And then in the end, I think it's different people talking about different experiences. And I don't know, like, in the end, whoever's talking about their experience, it sounds like aliens. It makes you believe that the whole time it was aliens. And I was like,
nope.
What the fuck?
Do not sign me up.
Which is also scary.
Don't sign me up for that.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Nope.
You're being such a good girl.
Yeah, she is. So, yeah. All right. So, if y'all know about the 411 case studies and have heard any specific stories that you want to share with us, freaking let us know.
Well, we should watch the documentaries over
for
again.
sure.
I mean,
because I don't know anything. So if there's like some good stories that y'all know, like drop it in the comments below
or if anybody's read any of the books, I would be very interested because there's so many other cases that are not in the documentaries that are in the books. That's why I want to.
How does this guy know all of these stories?
He's like an ex...
He's just researched it for a million years?
Yeah.
Was he like an investigator or something?
Yeah, like an ex-cop,
CSI.
something. He's something.
That's not what I meant, like FBI.
David Paulides is his name, but he's something, and he's showed interest in these cases that are similar with one another and noticed a pattern, and, you know... I don't think national parks.
If I could read, I mean, I can read, guys. Sorry. If I liked to read and could keep my attention in reading a book, I'd read it. But I'm not gonna.
I read some really good books lately. Really good.
I just keep reading Harry Potter. I finish it and I start over. At least I'm reading.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so sad. I know.
It's like in school where you would reread the paragraph that you knew it was going to be yours. Just so when you said it out loud, you knew what was going on.
Oh, like you were you that kid too?
Were we all that kid? Everybody was that kid.
No, there had to be kids that were like, oh, I'm totally fine reading.
There's 11 people in front of me, and let's count out how many, and then I would reread that.
Every time I read aloud, it didn't matter if I practiced it or not, I'd always say one of the words wrong. And then I'd be made fun of the rest of the year for it.
You wouldn't be made fun of. Everybody did that.
Michaela, there are still people to this day that comment on my Facebook being like, oh, remember that time?
About you reading in class?
Yes. I said this person will never listen to the podcast, but I'm not going to say his name or anything. In science class, I had to read a freaking paragraph. I hate that they do that. Why?
They just want to embarrass us and make our days and lives worse than they already are as teenagers.
Can't you read it?
Can't we just read it silently to ourselves?
My God, no, they don't trust us to do that.
No, I would never do that.
So then the teacher should just read it. That's so embarrassing for me because I said things wrong. I said the word indicator. So the whole class laughed. And then that kid's never let it down. So that's stuck with me forever.
Indicator.
Yeah, but I'm still ditzy. I'm just not book smart. I never have been. But stupid shit like that happened all the time in high school. I stupidly asked whether Canada was a country or a continent.
It was in that class.
That kid, whose name I just sort of said, my bad, I'll learn. Won't let that down either.
Well, that was a million years ago, and if people don't let that down or still bring that up, then that's weird.
I mean, I don't get embarrassed. We're just talking about nothing now. But yeah, I don't get embarrassed easy.
I ripped a hangnail up and it's bleeding really bad.
You're not supposed to be sucking on your fingers while we're podcasting. You
I'm
did
not
that
sucking.
In the first episode, and now you're doing it in the second.
Licking the blood off. Well, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, go get a Band-Aid. So yeah, comment down below if you have any fun stories you want to share. And next time we do an episode, maybe we'll do our homework a little bit better so that we have some legit stories to read off.
We've been busy.
No.
You've been busy.
You've been busy.
I worked 70-hour weeks.
This was Michaela's topic of choice, so she's been busy.
I've been busy. I did not do my homework and I fucked up again.
That's okay. That's why we end up
I'm
going
the fuck
on these...
up. She's a researcher.
How did that happen?
It's always been that way.
Has it?
I've always been the fuck up. You've always been the researcher.
Researcher.
Or the good one. You know what I mean?
I'm the follow-througher.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is just... I'm obsessive.
Yeah. Which is fine. I've just been busy.
Yes, you have.
All right. Tired. I'm so tired.
Join us on the next episode. Which I don't know where it's going to be yet, but...
Who knows where we're going to go in the next episode? We literally went from missing people to the Blair Witch Project to
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Cloverfield, Lost. God damn.
High school. We're always going to go back to high school. That's... Oh my god. Alright.
This was pointless. But stick around for number 3, which will also be pointless.
We're never going to get listeners. Ever.
Whatever.
If we do, they'll be like, oh yeah,
It's just a lot to keep up with, because we're bouncing around. Like, my brain would be like, okay, bitches.
This is us, like...
Shut up.
We're so much worse, usually. We have tried to sign off on this episode, like 3 times, and we're just sitting here like...
Well, what about this? What about that?
Okay.